What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pop Fusion channel with Jesse Rivera. My name is Jesse Rivera, and I want to thank you for just clicking and watching and seeing what I'm going to talk about. If you're new to the channel, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button, maybe leave a comment, tell me what you liked about it, tell me what you didn't like about it, but come on, be nice, because this is hard, okay? Be nice. I mean, I can handle criticism. I can handle constructive criticism, but if you're just like logging in to be like, pass, homie. Okay, anyway, today, enough about me, enough about my self-esteem, right? Today, we are talking about a sometimes controversial topic among some of the collectors, some of the purists, some of the quote-unquote gatekeepers of the vinyl community. Today, we are talking about, what do you want to call them? Do you want to call them bootlegs? Do you want to call them imports? Do you want to call them unofficial pressings? Call them what you want, but they are not official pressings of albums that in a lot of cases are kind of hard to come by, and that's why they're getting bootlegged or imported or unofficial pressings, you know? So today I'm going to show you guys 5 unofficial pressings that I own. I grew up in the 80s. I'm an 80s kid, so I call them bootlegs, all right? I'm going to show you 5 bootlegs that I own, and I'm going to kind of talk about like why I decided to, why I gave up on trying to, because believe me, I want an official pressing. I want an official copy of everything, you know? I want to, it's just because it's official, not because it's the right thing or because I want to make sure that the artists are getting the royalties they deserve. Believe me, I want the artists to get the royalties they deserve, but also, believe me, I have done my fair share of contributing to some of these people's opulent lifestyles, okay? Not that they all have that type of lifestyle, but I'm just saying, man, I've done my part, but at the end of the day, I freaking love music. That's why I'm doing this, and I want some of this music because like I like holding it, right? I'm an 80s dude, and I want to hold on to it. So that is why sometimes in some situations I will give up on looking for an official pressing of something, and I will go ahead and pick up a bootleg, okay? I've got 5 of them for you today, and let's just talk a little bit about them, all right? The first one is probably the one I picked up most recently, and picked it up because I love guitarists. I love guitar slingers. Stevie, Jimmy, Eddie, of course, but to me, one of my heroes, someone that I think is one of the GOATs. I love Randy Rhoads, and I have Randy's stuff with Ozzy. You know, I've got the Randy Rhoads tribute, and I've got the Blizzard and the Diary, but I did not have any Randy Rhoads with Quiet Riot. So kind of been on the hunt for it, kind of looking around, not too hardcore on the hunt for it, but I've been on the hunt for it, right? Well, an unofficial pressing presented itself to me. The price was nice, and I picked it up. Bam. Was this Quiet Riot 2? Right? I'm gonna figure out what's the best angle to show this without the ring light getting in its way. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, the cover does look a little bit generic. Red vinyl. Some people say that bootlegs, unofficial pressings sound horrible, but look, I don't have a high-end system. I have got an Audio Technica. It's the like $300 Audio Technica. I don't even know which one it is. It's like the $300 Audio Technica. I run it through an old school Sanyo, and I've got some gorgeous bookshelf Klipsch speakers that I bought secondhand. And this sounds great, okay? This sounds amazing. Now, recently, this did get repressed, okay? This did get repressed, but even the repressing, like, it's a company from overseas, and I don't want to pay overseas shipping, and I don't have the patience to wait for something to come from overseas. Rolling Rex had it. Rolling Rex ships to me. Whenever I buy something from them, I get it at the most 2 weeks, usually 1 week, okay? For an OG pressing of this, they're going on Discogs or eBay, the secondary market as we call it. They one sold recently for $188. If you want to find one anywhere, it's gonna ship from the UK. It's not gonna ship from America. Only a couple of people overseas are selling it, and it's going between $700 and $800. No, I'm not gonna do it. I paid well under that. I paid well under $100, and I got it, man. So I did it. Okay. Here's my second bootleg. Second bootleg. I had this on CD when it first came out. Lord knows what happened to my copy of it. I recently found it on cassette, and I'll show you that after I show you the vinyl. But this is from when did this come out? Let me look at my notes. 1992, highly controversial album. Body count, body count, body count, body count. With the OG script, right? Not the script, but the OG words on the dude's chest, right? On white vinyl. Sounds great. I played the heck out of this when I got it a couple of months ago. I'd given up on finding even the CD, right? Found a cassette not too long ago for a really good price. I think I paid 20 bucks for the cassette. I paid about twice that much for this vinyl pressing of it. Let me see. This one, there's only 1992 pressings from Europe on the secondary market, going anywhere between $1,000 to $299. I don't think anybody's going to pay $1,000 for it. I don't think anybody should pay $299 for it. Recently, somebody did pay $150 for it. So, I mean, if I had the money, I think I would pay $150 for it. If it was, I don't know. I don't know if I would. I really wanted this record. I mean, I was working at a record store when this came out, and all the controversy happened with the song and how I got pulled from the album, and Ice-T and the label and Warner Brothers, all of that. Like, I watched all of that unfold firsthand. It was a crazy time, and now that album, it's, you know, it's got a place in rock and roll history. I own a copy of it, and I do play it. Sounds good. Like I said, I don't have a high-end stereo system. I have a good stereo system, and it sounds great. Okay? My third album. This is in my top 10 albums of the 90s. This is definitely in the top 10 albums of the 90s. Another controversial figure. Try finding an OG pressing of this at a decent price or a fair price. It's not gonna happen, man. You want an OG pressing of this? $650 to $150 on the secondary market on Discogs. Somebody recently sold one for $150. 1998. Marilyn Manson, The Mechanical Animals. This is a great album. It's on white vinyl. It sounds great. I picked it up for well under $150. I couldn't be happier with it. Couldn't be happier with it. My last two albums are by the same band, and it just goes to show how much I freaking love this band. They're one of my top all-time favorite bands, and I've been after these on CD even. Well, one of them is not too hard to get on CD. Anyway, I have these on CD, and I was always for this band, they reissue something every record store day. And I'm like, when are they going to reissue these, right? When are they going to reissue these albums? I don't know. I think they're waiting to do like a box set, and I'll get to that in a minute, of what I wish that box set would contain when they do re-release one of these albums. But the first album, they're both by the same band. I got two albums left, both by the same band. Here's the first one. I didn't even know that there was a bootleg of this. Like, this wasn't even on my mind. I was happy with the CDs. I was absolutely happy with the CD. The Cure show. Oh my gosh. This is the Cure, like during the Wish tour. It is on orange vinyl. That's such a Cure color, you know? Sounds great. I have it on CD. I also have Paris on CD and Sideshow on CD. This is when I really got into the Cure. I wasn't into the Cure like before this. I mean, I didn't dislike the Cure, but I wasn't a Cure like fanatic the way I am now. They got introduced to me late. It was during the Wish era that I really got into the Cure. And so this Cure show, if you want a copy of this on vinyl, you're looking at about, there's only one on Discogs, and it's going for $425. Are you gonna do it? Do you like them that much? I like them that much, but I'm not gonna spend $425. I spent well under $425. Last I checked, Robert Smith was doing very well, and you know what? He didn't send me a birthday card or a Christmas card last year, so I don't feel horrible about buying a bootleg Cure album. All right, now that I kind of wax poetically about that, can you kind of guess what my number one is? My number one bootleg album that I own, The Cure, Wish. And I know a lot of people that wish they had an OG pressing of this. This is on, not my favorite color, but I mean, it works, it plays good, but that's kind of a wacky color. Do you want an OG pressing of this? Do you know what you're gonna pay? You're gonna pay about $487 if you want an OG pressing. Well, one sold in May for $487. There's two on Discogs that you could buy that would ship it within the United States, and those are both going for $420. Someone's got jokes, right? Two people got jokes. So two separate sellers. $420. The Cure, Wish. Okay, so here's my wish for Wish. I wish that they would reissue this album. I want them to do a box set of Wish, and I want the box set to have the remastered Wish with remastered Sideshow, remastered Live, and remastered Paris. And it would be the ultimate homage to the Cure Wish era. What do you think? Do you agree with me? I'd like to hear your opinion. Like I said earlier, if you dug this video, please leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe, come back for more. I'm going to keep doing these. Next up, I'm going to be doing some great albums that I have found at the Goodwill over the last, probably the last 2 years. So, once again, my name is Jesse Rivera. You've been watching the Pop Fusion channel with Jesse Rivera, and thank you for listening. Bye.